Hi, my name is Cynthia. I'm one of your Texas WIC dietitians. Today we're going to be talking about a different approach to introducing solids called baby-led weaning.
Baby-led weaning allows babies to explore and feed themselves instead of being spoon-fed. This can include purees as well as soft, easy-to-hold pieces of food that they can bring to their mouth on their own. This helps support fine motor skills, coordination, and independence while they learn new textures and flavors. Today we're going to learn how to prepare sweet potato, banana, avocado, beans, egg, and bread to try baby-led weaning at home. If you have any available, breadcrumbs or infant cereal will also be useful. Starting with purees can be a great way to ease into baby-led weaning. One way to serve it is by placing the puree directly on a high chair tray or suction plate to let your baby explore the puree with their hands. Another way to offer it is by using a silicone feeding spoon. You can preload it or let your baby bring the puree to their mouth on their own. In addition to purees, you can also begin to offer soft, easy-to-hold pieces of food. Because sweet potatoes are very versatile, we'll now look at a different way to prepare them for baby-led weaning. Start by peeling the sweet potato and cut it in half lengthwise. For younger babies 6 to 8 months, cut into long wedges about 3 inches long and roughly the width of 2 adult fingers, making them easy for your baby to hold. For older babies, you can cut them into small, soft cubes that they can pick up with their fingers. Now I'll place the sweet potatoes into the air fryer, lightly spray with oil, and cook at 400 degrees for about 20 minutes or until soft. When done, they should mash easily between your fingers. Remember to always supervise your baby when offering any foods, and avoid hard, round, or sticky foods to reduce the risk of choking. Now, here are other WIC-approved starter foods and simple ways to prepare them. First, we'll start with banana. For banana, you can cut it in half with the peel still on, then cut about 1/3 down into the peel only. This is going to give your baby a place to hold it without being too slippery. Another option is to peel the other half and cut it lengthwise into wedges or long spears. If your baby is a little older, above 9 months, you can also cut it into smaller, bite-sized pieces, making sure to avoid the round shapes. Next, we'll be looking at avocado. Avocado is a great option for babies just starting solids because it's naturally soft and easy to mash. You can offer it like that, or as your baby becomes more comfortable self-feeding, you can cut it into wedges and leave the skin on for an easier grip. If you wish, you can also remove a small section of the skin at the end, so your baby can start eating from that side. For older babies, cut it into small, soft pieces. If any food feels slippery, you can roll the pieces in a little infant cereal or breadcrumbs to make them easier to hold. Next, let's take a look at beans. Beans can be mashed or served whole depending on your baby's feeding skills. If serving them whole, make sure they're soft and easy to squish just like this. Squishing them can help make the transition from mash to whole beans easier and safer. Next, we'll be looking at egg. Eggs are another great option for baby-led weaning. A cooked egg can be cut into soft strips that are easy for younger babies to hold. For older babies, you can offer soft, easy-to-grasp pieces of scrambled egg, or eventually introduce hard-boiled egg cut into soft wedges. And finally, we have bread. Bread can be lightly toasted to make it less sticky and easier for your baby to manage. Once toasted, you can cut it into strips that are easy for your baby to grasp. As you can see, there are many simple ways to prepare everyday foods for baby-led weaning. The key is choosing foods that are soft, easy to grasp, and appropriate for your baby's stage. Remember, this time is about learning and exploring, so keep mealtimes calm and pressure-free. And that's it, baby-led weaning made simple. Thank you for watching and happy feeding.